Welcome to our kitchen. Today we are going to attempt to make fish fry in wrapped in banana leaves. So I never tried this thing before. So if you are an amateur, you can do this thing just like I'm doing it. I'm an amateur. I never tried anything like this before. So let's try to make this thing in a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being the difficult. I would rate this somewhere about 4. It's not that difficult, just needs one ingredient mixed together with fish. So let's go make this. So we're going to prepare the fish. The fish that I got for this purpose, it's called porgies. I'm actually going to cut off the head. As you can see, I never even tried this thing before. Wow, this is pretty hard. This fish is about a pound, like not even a kilo, quarter of a kilo. So that's one head off. This is already cleaned, as we know. When we buy fish in the US, it's come pretty clean. One of the things that we need to do with these fish, we have to kind of put slit in it, cut it. So this way, when we put the spices onto this, it will go into the fish. The fish is already cleaned, really cleaned. And we washed it. I'm going to prepare fish like this. As you can see, I put slits in it, so this way that we can put spices in it. We're going to prepare each of the fish like this way. I have 4 fish here, which, so you can see one was already cut. Again, put slit in it this way. It's about an inch apart. This fish is actually, after cleaning, when we brought it home, we washed it even further with lemon juice and all of that. So this way that it can be even more clean, because I don't trust the cleaning process at the store. So we will get the rest of the fishes prepared. After all 4 fish prepared, so you can see all 4 of them prepared and put slit in it. Then the next thing that we're going to do, set that aside. We're going to get our ingredients prepared. So the ingredients initially we're going to use to marinate the fish is, first is the chili powder. We will get some chili powder, then turmeric powder, then some black pepper, then salt, then we're going to get some water, also some curry leaves. So I'm going to put all of these ingredients into appropriately how much we're going to use. Right now I'm going to take, this is a half tablespoon. I'm going to put half tablespoon or each fish, so 4 half tablespoon, which is 2 tablespoons. Black pepper, I'm going to use about 2 for fish. Salt, you got the turmeric powder. It's actually, you only need barely 1 tablespoon, not more than that. Then salt, you got to put according to your liking. Right now, I'm going to add later on more, but I'm going to put about 1.5 tablespoons. And this needs to be mixed. You're not going to put curry leaves now, that will be later. we're going to use some water, not too much water. We're going to make this into a paste. Now, using your hand, be careful if you're not used to this. Now, these are spices which you need to get, and they're spicy. If you're not used to this, you shouldn't be, because what could happen, depends upon the chili pepper that you use. We are using Kashmiri chili pepper that we bought from Indian store, local Indian store. Now this gotta be in a paste way, so keep adding the water. In a paste consistency, just a slight more water. So this needs to, we're going to marinate the fish with this. It's pretty colorful here, as you can see. It's pretty, so after you take the fish, each of the fish, you just have to put it onto the fish and apply it liberally to the fish, both sides. And also you might want to do it to the inside of the fish. And after applying to all 4 fish, we're going to set aside at least for about 30 minutes. If you can do it for 1 hour, that'll be great. But if you don't have time, 30 minutes is plenty. Make sure you apply it both sides liberally. Make sure you rub it inside into the slits, the cuts. That's the second one. Now the third one. Again, I told you about this. I never done this. I seen my wife doing it before, but not this particular way. This is the first time we both making it. She's kind of shy. She doesn't want to be on camera, so she's standing on the side watching me doing all of this. She's making me do this thing. Can you believe that? So this is the third one, and I got just enough for the fourth one here. Again, the spices kind of make it smell, especially the turmeric smell. Turmeric is a very healthy spice, and the chili powder also, if you can get used to it, it is good for you. And the black pepper also bring out the flavor much, and the salt is, you actually put it according to your liking. So this, all 4 of them prepared now, and I'm going to leave that aside, leave it set aside, and get the other things ready. There you go. Make sure you wash your hand. Next ingredient we're going to take is, we're going to take, I have ingredients here, garlic, I have ginger, green chili. This could be pretty spicy. You use it according to your needs. Again, we're going to still use some chili powder and a little bit also for the purpose of turmeric. And also we're going to use some curry leaves now for the, and we're going to make a paste right now. So these are the ingredients we're going to use. We're going to put all of these garlic, ginger, and also the green chili. Plus we're going to put black pepper, that is actually full black pepper. I don't know if you guys, anybody seen that. That's the full black pepper. It's going to mix all the ingredients we're going on with that. We're going to again put some chili powder, just 1 tablespoon, 1.5 tablespoon according to your liking. Then I'm still going to put some turmeric powder. Again, not much, half of the tablespoon. And all of these ingredients, we're going to put a little bit curry leaves, and rest of it we're going to use it later. All of this is we're going to make this into a paste. We're going to add some water to it. A little bit, I mean 1/4 cup water. We're going to make a paste to it. Okay, set that aside. Now the other thing we're going to do, we're going to also take onions. I got 4 big onions here that I'm going to slice it up. I'm going to saute this onion till it gets brown. Why we doing this? This is actually before we wrap the fish in the leaves. We're going to put this on both sides with the paste after we saute all the onions. Okay, let's go get this done. Okay, we're going to heat up some oil. Any kind of oil would do, but if you have coconut oil, that's the best thing. The oil is heated up. I will put curry leaves. Curry leaves brings out a lot of flavors. So once that oil is warmed up, I'm going to put, I only took 3 onions to look like it was a little bit too much for me, so I'm gonna, these onions sliced up, I got red and also 2 red and 1 white onions. Now we're going to saute this until it gets green. We'll put some salt with this thing so it'll get brown. Now salt, you use it according to however much you like. When I was putting the salt in, it might look like too much is falling. It's not. I use a special salt, actually pink salt, which has a lot of flavor. It has a lot of minerals in it, so I would advise you can get pink salt. Not what any salt will do for this, but pink salt actually is better for you. So we exclusively use the pink salt. So this is just about the consistency that I like. So I'm going to add right now the paste that I made with the add that all the paste in there. Okay. Again. Wow, smells good. Everything being sauteed together. And we can let this cool. This doesn't need to be hot when we're putting it onto the fish. And let this cool, sit on the side. So we are actually heating up another pan. It's not a big one. I'm just going to we will add oil. This is actually coconut oil. When the pan gets hot, you want to turn it down to a medium heat. Then you can actually put one of the fish. You have to do it on both sides. And since this is a thicker fish, we would have to actually watch and do it for about 4 or 5 minutes on each side. I should have picked a bigger pan. Maybe that would have been better. Again, I'm not an expert for this thing, I'm completely an amateur, so you can do it. If I can do this thing, you all can do it. Anybody, anywhere in the world can attempt to do this thing, and I'm sure it will come out very tasty. Some part of the world they like lemon, so it's good to put some lemon flavor on top of this. I will do that to each fish. It's also good to just cover this up so it'll kind of cook faster with the steam. So I'm going to actually turn the fish over. And cover it. Since we're using banana leaves, one thing that we need to do, we kind of have to, banana leaves, if you try to fold it, what in turn will happen, that it will tend to break apart. So if you try to heat it up, you can ply the leaves, banana leaves, much easier, and it'll bend according to your needs. So this banana leaves here in the US, it's an Asian store, they have it in their freezer section. So we found it there and I thought, let's try this. So kind of have to warm this up like so. You'd be able to see this much easier if it was a fresh banana leaf, since this is already was frozen and we left it outside for a while. Now it's kind of like pliable easily, like it doesn't break apart. I can fold it easily because I heated it up. You have to do it for the all part of it. I have the heat at very low. You don't want to burn your hand. You got to be careful. This is ready to be used. I'll turn off the heat now. Now what I'll do is I will put some of these onion paste, not too much, you don't need to have too much on it, just a little bit. Just want to bring the flavor of it. Once you've done that, you can actually put the fish that is cooked on top of it. Then again, you can put it on. When I was turning the fish earlier, what in turn happened, I pulled it too quickly, thus the skin kind of came off, but that's fine. So I put so once we put this thing, what we need to do, we kind of have to wrap this up. I think I have way too much banana leaf here. I'm going to take some aluminum foil. Then I'm going to move the fish into that aluminum foil. I'm going to wrap this fish and wrap it up in aluminum foil, like so. As you didn't see it, I wrapped it up in aluminum foil. I'm going to set this aside. Again, we're going to heat up the pan. Once this is kind of warmed up, you can kind of leave this. You don't need the aluminum foil. I'm going to cover this up, and another 2 to 3 minutes on each side will do it. Now, if you're cooking this early, and if you want to serve it to your friends or family or something, and you have to wait until 3-4 hours to do it, you could cook this early. leave it, then you can come back. You can kind of just steam it up or warm it up, and as long as you didn't unwrap it, it will still stay fresh, so it will be good to go. We are just about done. Turn the flame off. You can hear the simmering, sizzling sound. We'll take it out of the heat. Let's open this up and let's see. Okay, we will see how this look. Again, the aluminum foil is pretty hot, so you gotta be careful. Let's see how did this came out. Let's open it up and see. You can see the steam is kind of coming, and you can smell pretty good. Awesome. It looks pretty cooked. Wow, smells. I wish you can actually smell the aroma of it. Now I'm really hungry. I can eat it. I wasn't hungry up until now, but the smell made me really hungry now. Let's see how this is. Let me taste it. That's yummy. Again, I gotta go for one more piece. That's really tasty. Making this, I enjoyed it. I enjoy sharing with you. If you like this video, you can comment. I will leave the comment open. God bless you, all of you. As 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 9 says, you are a chosen people, royal priesthood, holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare praises to Him who called you out of the darkness into His wonderful light. This verse actually says you are chosen. You are chosen for a special purpose, to praise God and give thanks to Him in all circumstances. Even though the world is going through a lot of horrible situations, we, the chosen one, are, and God gave us a title, royal priesthood. That is for a reason. Any situation, any circumstances that we are facing, we must praise God, bring glory to His name. Every action, everything that we do should bring glory to His name. I praise God that this, my first cooking for YouTubers out there, that it came out good. I had an expectation, I had faith that it will come out good, and according to my faith that it did come out, it did came out pretty good. So I enjoy doing it. So as we are chosen people for God, we have to stand as the salt of the area that you are living in. So God bless you. I praise God for this, and I praise God the food came out pretty good. The fish came out really wonderful. So God bless all of you for watching.